You're listening to the Radcast, a top 25 worldwide business podcast. If it's radical, we cover it. Here's your host, Ryan Alford.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the latest edition of the Radcast. It's Friday, December 30th, the last Friday of the year. Christina Yassi, it's our last Friday together.
It's our last in the year of
Forever.
our Lord 2022.
In
Is what you're going to tell me? Are you dying?
I always like the jokes, we're never going to see each other again this year.
Right. Or like see you next year.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Haven't seen you for a year. All that crap.
One more day of 2022.
Are you a big resolutions guy?
I am not. But you know what? I do have some very specific goals this year. So I'm a goal setting.
That's more how I am too.
And I have put off a few things. There's a new gym opening near our house.
Oh.
And so I've been doing makeshift work. I work out. I have to. It's like my
I get it.
Oxygen.
I get it.
Even if it's a shitty workout,
right.
I'm getting my 20 minutes in.
It's like you time.
Yeah, I got to get it. If I get on that treadmill 15 minutes, 5 minutes of weight, I did something and it clears my head. So the motivation to work out is never the issue. But, the home gym isn't exactly everything that I would normally do.
Right.
And I've been in between gyms waiting for the new gym to open.
Totally.
And it's not open until the 15th.
Which gym is it?
Crunch.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So it's putting off a little bit of some of my routines just by nature, but I'm still doing stuff. So, but I'm going to really get after it. So once that happens. But the biggest thing is, and I haven't been, the holidays, I've just said, I'm not waiting to the first to diet.
Right.
But I've just said I was going to enjoy food this holiday, and I've enjoyed it.
Totally not stressed about it.
And so I'm ready to kind of,
reach a state of equilibrium with it. Yeah.
I feel a little out of balance with the diet. I'm like, when's the last time I ate, real vegetable?
Right. Something that wasn't deep fried.
Yes.
Or baked.
So if you're out there listening, you know what we're talking about here.
Yeah.
Everybody's but I don't like to wait to put off things that if there's things in your life that need to change.
Yeah.
I try not to put them off until an arbitrary date.
Totally.
But how about yourself?
I'm definitely more goal oriented than I used to do, insane, don't eat this, always exercise this amount, but it never works out. But mine's always, I want to read more books or learn something new.
A new skill set.
Very generic. Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to learn how to cook zucchini.
Comedy's my big one this year.
Hey, work on your funnies.
Right.
Taking
a break from theater. So we'll see. We shall see.
It's been a great year.
Yeah.
Reflect a little bit. It's been a good year. We actually hit our high for the quarter. We routinely kind of fluctuate top 100, top 50, we'll get in that top 25. Mm-hmm. And we hit 29 on Tuesday.
Wow.
So we're back in the top 30.
Look at us go.
For Apple marketing and business. So thank you to our loyal listeners out there. Keep listening. Got to pay some bills around here.
Right. Please.
Yes. Please. So very appreciative of everyone out there. And we had some great guests. It's been a good year for the Radcast. And the best is yet to come, as I like to say.
Love to hear it.
Do you go out for New Year's though?
I love going out for New Year's.
Yeah.
Last year was pretty lame because all of my friends had COVID, so I just sat at home alone. And then I think this year we're just having people over and, popping champagne. Because
I could see a lot of people blowing it out maybe a little bit this year.
Yeah.
Because, obviously in South Carolina, we didn't have a lot of the restrictions, but a lot of other places, this is sort of, not say the first year, last year's there, but people feel a lot more comfortable, I think, going out and
people
stuff.
just aren't as sick, right? Regardless of stipulations, everyone I knew last year, whether it was COVID, the flu, pneumonia, everybody was sick with something.
Well, I hope everyone's staying happy and healthy. I thought this was interesting. I mean, if you've been paying any attention, the Chinese government pretty much owns TikTok. Let's just call a spade a spade. As popular as it is, much as I enjoy the platform for different things, but the whole U.S. government now banned the app from everyone's phones. That
I didn't
happened
know
like that's like hot off the presses. Just happened yesterday, Thursday. And literally, so if you're a federal employee or Congress or something, it may not be every federal employee, but it's like everyone in Congress.
Sure.
Like you cannot, it's now a law
like
or
a liability,
something. So they're making everybody remove it. And, it just feels like whether it goes away forever, I feel like it's going to go away at some point for a period of time.
Sure.
And I'm not, I bring this up less about fear mongering and more if you're heavily reliant for your business and marketing, you've transitioned like 80% of your budget or something, you need to be paying attention. Because when everyone in the government stops using it, and it's such a political weapon as it seems to be.
Right.
And look, there's some serious security concerns too. But I think it's political right now, but I think it could spell trouble for possible longer delays. So I'd be careful if you're
and great for other platforms to kind of swoop in. And
in other news, Zuckerberg just invested $5 million in the Joe Biden fund.
Right, something like that.
No, I know. It's like it makes you wonder though. But look, the Chinese government, it gets a little weird. They get a lot of data on the U.S. population, so just be careful. What smart. You're sharing out there.
Right. Don't be dumb.
I'm gonna put up all my TikTok tip talks, that are a little, questionable on cooking.
All of your personal information out there.
Yes. Also, hey, if you follow me on Instagram, you probably saw this. This launched my new course, Building Your Personal Brand. I've literally reverse engineered the last 5 years of everything I've done with the Radcast, my personal brand, how to create content, how to get verified, how to get your name out there. And I put a lot of thought into it. It's about 10 courses, probably, I don't know how many hours of stuff, $99. The entire formula. It pays to be known, the radical formula. It's on my website, ryanalford.com. As you click on courses, you'll see the link there. You also find the link right on my Instagram. Look, I want to help a lot of people. I mean, I could price this for $1,000 and go, because literally, I said this, I was talking to a guy that's been kind of helping me that does a lot of these things. And I said, if I could have bought this formula, because I didn't know, and it was certainly out there and you had Gary V's and all these people doing things, but it wasn't really the true exact steps.
Sure.
I kind of had to make them up as I went.
Sure.
And what felt right, using my knowledge from working with the largest brands in the world and applying that, but then having to layer on what works for a personal brand versus a company. And so I would have spent $10,000, $20,000. If knowing what I know now, if I could have just
bought it,
because it's just valuable. And I didn't have that. And so I wanted to help as many people as possible. So $99, recession proof. You can afford $100. And look, this isn't about being famous. This is about the fact that when people know who you are and know what you stand for and know your values and know your thought leadership and whatever that might be, you get more opportunities the more people that know you. And it's not, whether that's 500 people in a small niche that know you because you only need 2 sales a year or something because you sell something really high value.
Right.
You have to be known. You have to have awareness at a high level. And in today's world, you can't hide behind the desk. And it's just, people want to know who they're doing business with. So I highly encourage you to check it out. $99, ryanalford.com. If you listen to this podcast, we promote a lot of people. I don't come on here selling a lot of shit all the time. I have 309 episodes. I think I've pushed.
This is the first one I've been on where this has happened.
So and it's $99.
To your credit.
So, and I'm excited because it's a lot of value. And we do have a premium upsell there. If you want to work with me directly, we're going to have a small group. So that's a little bit on the higher end. But look, $99, anybody can afford that. And it's a lot of value. So check that out at ryanalford.com. It pays to be known. And I'm the living, breathing example. Because if you lined up the Radcast, my personal brand, and Radical on a chart, all 3 of them have grown almost in tandem. And the whole formula for doing that is right there. So check that out. Speaking of checking things out, I want to go ahead and knock out all of our sponsors, especially our newest one, VAYCAY. TakeAVAYCAY.com.
I'm very excited about this one.
CBD, Delta 8, you've been paying attention, these products are helping a lot of people. I think it's crazy that a plant's illegal, but that's, here nor there. I don't think kids should be doing it. I've got 4 boys.
Right.
But just like alcohol or anything else, but we'll leave the politics alone and just talk about how great VAYCAY is. I'm going to get their
how
cool
you can
packaging.
get it. Look at you go. Nicely done.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't knock anything over.
If you're watching the I only did that pre-episode.
Just a callback. It's fine.
You could watch the bloopers from the pre-show. Nick, our producer, is on vacation. He's never going on vacation again.
Nope.
We knocked over I knocked over. I said I'm taking a.
You handled it well. No, it's okay. I'll be the inclusive we in this moment.
Little package,
Look at that.
care package from VAYCAY. My good friend Chris sent us all this stuff. Let's just see what we got in here.
Some gummies in there.
Yeah, we're gonna have an episode where we experience.
Do
a
it
few
high.
Of these. It's not high. It's
you're right. No, you're right.
Laid back.
You're right.
So this
Medium.
was Blue Dream, a vape, if you will, Delta 8 VAYCAY Unwind Sleep Gummies. I'm gonna try these out tonight. I don't have a hard time sleeping, but something tells me these will put me right out.
Right, even faster.
What flavor is that? Doesn't say. Just looks delicious though. It looks like candy.
It looks like the little
put them in your locked
sour
medicine cabinet.
things. Yeah, right.
Premium Delta 8 plus CBG.
That's
These
what
are
we're
VAYCAY.
excited about.
Yes.
Is that Delta 8 or Delta 10?
This is the Delta 8 variety, and this is kiwi. Look at this. Look at that packaging. Look at what looks to be like a delicious
Sour Patch Kids.
Sour Patch Kids, but we won't have those around kids. We're not promoting it to kids.
Sour Patch adults.
21 and over. Just remember, that's what these products are for. But give them a shout out. TakeAVAYCAY.com is where you can learn all about everything they're doing. More to come. We're going to be highlighting specific products, specific things. Packaging's premium, man.
Best quality CBD in the country.
It is. So give them a shout out. More to come on them. And as you see, I'm wearing today, as I discussed it, Branded Bills, my favorite hats, brandedbills.com. Christina's got a delicious hoodie, or not hoodie, excuse me.
Beanie. They're coming, allegedly. It's also a puppet. If you feel so led.
I like to see that bit.
Listen, stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
I'm workshopping it.
Yes. I actually got I gave those out to a lot of relatives. I bought them gifts too. Don't look at me like that. Like I'm cheap, but I gave them,
pays to be known.
I gave out a lot of, I got some good pictures.
Some merch.
Merch for the holidays. Those beanies were popular. Get the little leather patch looking stuff on the side. Very classy. Give them a shout out and go purchase all your, hey, you got all that cash after the holidays. Go check them out. Brandedbills.com. Go to our website. We'll have VAYCAY's link up here in the next few days, but you've also got Branded Bills. You get the 20% off code right there. 20% off your entire purchase. Tell them the Radcast sent you and that we love them. So check them out. Important, great sponsors. Look, we get about 50 guest requests a month, and we get some random sponsor requests. We don't take everything. We vet the products. That was my favorite hat company before we used them. Chris is a close personal friend. I can stand behind him and the products, and we know you're going to like them. So go give them some support. It supports us, and we'll support you with all this great content. Speaking of great content, last week, Mike C-Roc Ciorrocco was on the Radcast. Hope you check that out. Mike's cool. We're going to do a part B of that episode. Recording next week to be coming out in the coming weeks. And if you didn't see my little preview, I did it after the recording, but it releases next Tuesday. Jen Gottlieb, former VH1 host, and now the #2 ranked entrepreneur in the world by Maxim magazine.
Pretty sweet.
She's badass. Very cool interview. Very inspirational. A lot of really meaty tips for things to do. You can do. She owns a PR company, but they put a spin on it, and she's really helping a lot of people. So you need to check out Jen. Really cool. She was on that VH1 show, the rocker chick.
Amazing.
And she talked about her transparency that really wasn't her. Like it really, like she had a lot of fun with it, but it was a job, and she felt unauthentic in those days.
I get that. Yeah.
And so she was very enlightening and very transparent. I really enjoyed Jen. So check that out next week. That's the first episode. Hey, look, #2 ranked entrepreneur in the world by Maxim. That's our first guest. We're kicking it off with a bang.
2023.
2023. Be on the lookout for more high-profile guests, some that I can't name, some big names. And Christina can vouch for that.
I'm very excited about one.
Working on a few details there. So excited all about that. A few social media holidays.
Yeah. Today, National Bacon Day. One worth celebrating.
Yes.
Do love some bacon.
You know, I used to think I didn't really understand the bacon thing. In my older years, I now really enjoy it.
Oh.
Like I never disliked bacon, but you know, people love some bacon. And I was like, okay, it's okay. I can take it or leave it.
Sure.
It's now no longer leaving it. Give me that bacon. It's so good.
So good. So good.
Yes. I have no idea what this next one is.
It's National Bicarbonate of Soda Day, which is just baking soda. That's all it is.
National Baking Soda Day.
Just did a quick little Google search. That's what I thought it was.
When's baking powder day? I mean, you know.
We'll have to wait until 2023 to find out. Can't give away all of our secrets now, can we?
Baking soda is actually good. I used look, they don't need sponsors, so I'll give them some love. Arm & Hammer toothpaste.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Keeps your teeth white. That Arm & Hammer baking soda keeps the odors out of the fridge. There's a lot of multi-purpose uses for that.
Good stuff. Good for your hair.
That'd be a good TikTok. All the uses for baking soda. Tip-tock before it goes out of,
right before it goes away.
Goes under. Yes.
Or an Instagram reel. Do as the spirit leads.
That's right.
Then we have New Year's Eve and New Year's Day.
Yes, National Champagne Day.
Hell yeah.
Do you know there's champagne of beers?
I do. Do I remember what it is in this moment? I don't. I don't at all.
The High Life.
There it is.
Miller High Life. Yes. I had a champagne of beers in Asheville on Monday. Greatest campaign. Well, it's my favorite campaign of all time. It's not that well known, honestly. I bring it up to people and they're like, yeah, I kind of remember. You got the gravelly voice guy who's talking about an everyday moment. It's not meant to necessarily be humorous. It's just a very, I don't know, Americana.
Yeah.
Type spot.
It's very playful.
Yeah.
Which is kind of a trite way to explain it. But
so go YouTube some Miller High Life commercials.
Champagne of beer.
Inspiration. It's the champagne of beers. Yes, it was.
And Science Fiction Day, January 2nd.
Yeah, I do like some Star Wars.
Yeah, that's about where my sci-fi
I like Star Trek,
ends.
the original.
See, I never got into Star Trek.
Very dramatic.
Never did.
William Shatner.
Oh, yeah.
It's very over the top, but it was fun. Some of the newer movies that last like, I don't know, 15, 20 years.
Yeah.
Pass.
You're a true Trekkie.
Yeah. Monday.
National Thank God It's Monday.
Yeah. I remember some of these, you do 300 episodes in 5 years. Some of them you start to remember how stupid they sounded. And this is one. I remember going, if you listen back the last few years, I probably made the same commentary a few times.
Never gotten on board with this one.
Never really understood. Like, you know, number one, I'm not one of those people that hates Monday.
No, me
but
either.
I'm a realist and know that most people do.
Sure.
So it's like, I don't know if it's like tongue in cheek. Thank God it's Monday.
Right, well, also, why is it a national? Like what? I don't understand it.
There's something
Who's
deeper
making
behind
money
it.
off of this?
Yeah, then Hallmark.
Bezos.
I did send my mom a card. Thank God it's Monday, Mom.
Cheers.
No, don't do that. Yes.
Social media news. Launching right in with Tumblr's launch of Livestream to capture a bigger share of creator marketing.
Are you a Tumblr user?
I barely missed it. I went through my Tumblr girl era with the eyeliner and the blue hair, but
microblogging.
Yes. Tumblr has tapped a live streaming solution from the Meet group amid a new push into video, according to a new release. Powered by Livebox, Tumblr Live is already available in US with plans for a global rollout. Livebox provides capabilities around video creation and monetization for brands and creators while reviewing content through a mix of artificial intelligence and human moderators.
So here's the deal. I think the ship sailed here.
I agree.
And look, Reddit, I get it. Mm-hmm. There's some other things that I don't use a ton, but I get them. Tumblr is one of those. It is not like I have kids at different ages. I have nieces and nephew in the middle of the realm. I have Christina, who's still really young. And
too old for Leo DiCaprio, though.
And then I have my own generation, and Tumblr never hits my radar, ever.
It's just the memes. I will see memes where it's a Tumblr thread, but I don't think I've ever in my life been on Tumblr proper.
I don't know this exact perfect audience, but I think it's far from the mass, and I think there's a lot of other plays here, and them getting into video right now. This seems a little late to the game, but hey, we give you the news.
We wish you the best,
we
Tumblr.
wish you the best. And, if you're on Tumblr or making money on Tumblr in some way, shape, or form, send us some info, because I'd like to know who's doing that.
Yeah.
Twitter. now displaying stock and cryptocurrency prices directly in search results. I mean, this is nice functionality.
Yeah.
You know,
it's the biggest pro so far amidst all the negative news.
It's like, pay no attention to the volcano behind the curtain.
It truly is. I'm like, I'll be on it on my phone and I'm like, it's wild that this is still like functioning the way that it is.
I'm still waiting for the punchline, Elon. Like
right.
you've lost like 800 billion in valuation.
We know you're smarter than this.
This is moving past the point of planned.
We hope you're smarter than this.
Yeah.
Why couldn't he have bought TikTok instead?
Yeah.
You know, kept that for us. Elon, if you're listening.
I had my soundboard.
TikTok
you'd get
instead.
a ding. I agree. I'm still waiting for it.
Yeah.
I believe attention is currency. I just think we might have dipped well over the
right. If it's cryptocurrency, is it that helpful?
Yeah, I think we're in the crypto.
This attention currency is cryptocurrency.
Hey, you're on a roll here.
Thank you. Working on comedy.
I thought this was cool. Johnny Walker. Hey, whiskey's big right now. You know, new women's empowerment in their brand creative. Came out with a new campaign. Whiskey sales are booming across the world. Look, there's like whiskey bars, and we got like Neat here in Greenville.
Yeah, and
it's kind of bourbon, I guess.
Yeah, bourbon whiskey.
Bourbon whiskey. Okay.
You know, potato.
It's a blended Scotch for those that are Scotch drinkers.
Yeah, featuring comedian Lily Singh.
Did you know that name? Mm-hmm. Surely, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I kind of knew the name,
and it's a great like the logo on the bottle is pretty sick.
Yeah. So reaching in across markets with all of the expansion. It says now 30% of U.S. whiskey drinkers are women.
I'm not one of them.
That
Wish
is
I
high.
was. I try.
No, you always turn down that Johnny Walker I try to give you out there.
I always try. I got super sick on it once, and haven't been able to do it since.
Feed the staff Johnny Walker to improve morale and momotivation.
Taking shots, right?
This is a new campaign from the Radcast.
Look, you tell me when, and I'll start filming it.
Yes.
I'll rise to the occasion. And back to your home gym, Netflix is branching out into fitness content with upcoming launch of Nike Training Club classes.
Yes.
So if Crunch doesn't work out, just stick with Netflix.
I mean, this makes sense. I mean, Netflix, as they expand this feels like a gap in their content. You know, like they've got all these documentaries. Like, how many documentaries can you have?
Right.
It's like everything. It must be. It's inexpensive to make those because, like, compared to like movies with actors and things and lots of explosions.
Like, this feels like it should have been, years ago.
But I don't know. I don't work out. I just don't watch the videos necessarily to work out.
Sound like big Beachbody on demand girl. P90X.
Of course, women do those, like jazz aerobics.
Insanity, bar blend.
Whatever they're called.
Here for it.
Richard Simmons original.
I got to do that and the gym.
That guy sold millions of, let's go.
Right.
Okay.
Jane Fonda.
All right. And
love it.
I don't know. I always liked his curls. He had good hair.
Like
I always had the straightest hair, and he always had like curly hair. I'm like, how does that happen? I was so young. I was just like, I didn't know guys can have like hair with body like that.
Right. You're like,
okay.
I am the standard male specimen.
Yes. Straight blonde hair, and it will not curl like that. But workout videos, the P90X was the closest thing that went into the male.
And Insanity.
Sphere.
I think Insanity was up there.
Yeah. That's never, I don't know. I need more of need somebody yelling
Equipment.
at me. Yeah, like
in person.
Literally in person. Like,
I like to just like listen to my own music is why I like going to the gym.
Yeah.
Or going on
I do that when I'm not training. I guess I just meant if I'm using a training tool of sorts, whether that's a person or other things besides my own, like, figuring it out. Inner voice and, Linkin Park yelling at me, like jamming. Oh, man. Did we have I wanted to go through that list you dug up.
Yes, I have it right. Where did it go? Here.
We got a fun way to close out this year's show.
I'm just going to kind of rapidly go through them.
Was it like the top 10 viral moments?
This is the 2020 pop culture moments we couldn't forget if we tried.
Yes. Let's tee some of those up.
Beyonce partied like it's 1977. She broke the record for most Grammys and cemented her status as a gay icon, is what this article says. Taylor Swift broke records and hearts. Julia Fox ascended to infamy with her Uncut Gems soundbite, being Josh Safdie's muse. Let's see here. The Don't Worry Darling drama was all over all social media. Corn Kid. How could we end this episode without mentioning Corn Kid and his viral video and the song?
Yeah.
I'm going to add that here.
I remember it.
Twitter almost collapsed. Can't forget that.
Yes,
almost
it did.
happened. Elmo beefed with Rocco. I missed this. Or Rocco? I don't know. I missed this one, but it was a big deal. Wordle rose to the top of all the things.
Yes.
That
doesn't feel like this year, like in a way. But
it really doesn't.
Yeah.
I did my first one last January, and I do it almost every
Do you do them
morning.
every day?
Just
my
about.
Kids love that.
Just
I
about.
like it. I just don't have time. It's like,
Wordle, I don't do every day, but I do the New York mini crossword every single day without fail. The Try Guys drama, which I didn't even know about the Try Guys till the drama. So again, being known as currency. Kanye continues to alienate. He was a hot topic for us as well.
Yes, he was. Another one of those that at first I thought he was brilliant, and then by the time it was all said and done, I'm like,
oh no, you're
just racist.
Yep.
Yep.
Try as you might. That's all it is. Yeah. And how on earth could we forget Slapgate? The Oscars Slapgate.
That's probably the number one, because I watched it live.
Yeah.
And I wasn't watching, like, I just literally, I think I talked about
was perfect.
I turned it for 10 minutes to that, and I saw Will Smith, and I like Will Smith, and so I was like, it was the build up to it. And I'm like, okay, I'll watch this for 10 minutes. I was like, 10 minutes. I was like, fell out of the, because I could tell it was
none
not
of us knew.
staged.
It was like, is it not?
At first I was like, it wasn't, but I was like, damn, that does not look staged.
Yeah.
And they're good actors. They're both actors,
right.
but I don't think that was staged.
And then Twitter blew up because there was everybody else recording it.
You just never seen celebrity peers,
right,
go have an unplanned altercation on live TV like that ever.
No.
I mean,
what a world. Entertainment.
And I hate it, and everybody deserves, and he's a hell of an actor, he'll overcome it some way or the other. But if I'm being honest though, I just won't quite ever look at him the same.
It's pretty inexcusable. I mean,
it's
so base.
It was just so, I mean, he's a comedian, and I know it's your wife, and it's serious, but it's just like, just not cool.
Right.
I mean, it's just going to make me always just go have a little bit of a asterisk.
Right.
And I hate
totally
that,
agree.
because I think he deserves a chance. Everybody deserves a chance to recover from it and all that. But even seeing him in some of the interviews, it's like, sometimes when people do things and they come on, 1 or 2 interviews, and I'm like 98% over it.
Totally.
He's come on and done 1 or 2 interviews, and I'm not
it's
even
still
8% over it. I'm just kind of like,
feels weird.
It just feels weird. He feels weird.
Yeah.
Why do some celebrities that just get so big, like Tom Cruise, like he seems to come back to earth a little bit, but like some of these guys, girls, they get fucking weird.
Right.
They do some weird shit, and it's like, I can't imagine having that. It pays to be known, but maybe not that known.
Not to be stalked. Right. Right.
But doesn't it seem like they get in some weird shit?
It's like you've got some that know they have the characters they play in their movies and the character they play publicly, and that line of like, this is how I publicly present versus who I actually am gets super blurred.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think you're right. So those are our viral moments. Last thing I want to say is, we're moving into 2023. There's talk of recession. There's things going on. I want to give you a little bit of business advice. Number one, certainly stay aware of what's happening. Whether you own a business, whether you work for a business, you spend money on marketing, you listen to this show, you probably have something to do with marketing. And I think you got to be cautious, but to a degree. And I think that there'll be some real opportunities. If you buy at a real high level, you're going to see a lot of value for things that usually cost more. On the media side, cost less, which could be some real big opportunities for you to grab some attention and some share. If you're on the lower levels, I think you can pivot in certain ways and test different things while still keeping your core business intact and some of your core tactics intact. Because I do think a lot of people just withdraw in these moments. And I think there's going to be some opportunity for those that, because I don't think this is going to play out to be, 2008 or the freaking I mean, the government, the depression. We're just kind of almost past that. Like the government just won't allow it to happen.
Right.
Whether that's the right or wrong answer.
We've got the infrastructure.
So it's not going to be a wonderful year from an overall standpoint. And the stock market's probably going to suck. So I'm not giving you any stock advice. I'm just telling you from a business and marketing perspective, lean into your differences and take some chances in the right ways and try a few different things, because there's can be some big opportunities to grow. And then what happens is if you can get a little momentum in a recession and then it comes back, boom.
You're unstoppable.
Yep. So anyway, one of my favorite quotes is, and I just said, be a little cautious, but you can be cautious or you can be creative, but you can't be both. So think about that for a minute. So we'll see. Really appreciate everyone. Appreciate Christina for being on the show, helping us make this one of the top business and marketing podcasts in the U.S. Everybody out there, we appreciate you. I hope everybody has a safe and happy New Year's. You know where to find me. I'm at Ryan Alford on all the platforms, Instagram, TikTok, for however long it stays, Facebook. You know where to find me. DM me. I answer just about everyone unless you're just being silly. So you can get a hold of me. You know where to find us, theradcast.com. Search for all the content. We got over 300 episodes. There's so much value on that website. I hope everyone will keep going to it and drawing what they need from it, because that's what we're here to do, is provide value. For Christina Yasi, I'm Ryan Alford. We'll see you next year on the Radcast.
To listen or watch full episodes, visit us on the web at theradcast.com or follow us on social media at our Instagram account, the.rad.cast, or at Ryan Alford. Stay radical.